Paula White, President and CEO of the Greater Boerne Chamber of Commerce. I'm so pleased to be before you today to share with you a special occasion for the Chamber and for our membership. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce is the world's largest business federation, representing more than 3 million businesses and organizations of every size, sector, and region, and is comprised of more than 7,000 chambers of commerce in the United States alone. State and local chambers of commerce that achieve the U.S. Chamber accreditation set a shining example as well-run organizations effectively serving their communities. Accredited chambers demonstrate expertise in several areas of governance, finance, government affairs, human resources, program development, communication, technology, and facilities. On November 4th, the United States Chamber of Commerce awarded 20 chambers with accreditation for their effective organizational procedures and deep commitment to advancing the united interest of the business communities that they live in. I'm proud to announce that the Greater Boerne Chamber of Commerce was one of those 20 chambers who were awarded 4 stars of distinction. This is the only program of its kind in the country. The U.S. Chamber Accreditation Program recognizes an organization for its quality programs, clear organizational procedures, and being a catalyst for positive action in their community. The extensive review by the U.S. Chamber requires months of exhaustive effort by the Chamber and its staff and Board of Directors. Only 288 chambers of the more than 7,000 chambers nationwide are accredited, and only 20 of those chambers are in Texas, with about 600 chambers in the state of Texas. We are thrilled about the accreditation honor because it's a stamp of approval for chambers, and it confirms that we are meeting our chamber members' needs while continuing to employ best practices in all areas of our operations. The Greater Boerne Chamber of Commerce is a strong chamber, leading strong businesses, and the synergy of our vitality together strengthens our community. Now we've been evaluated by the United States Chamber by our panel of peers, and they have determined that the Boerne Chamber is a leader with a vision among chambers, and we're in the top 4% of the chambers nationwide. Today's announcement is especially meaningful to me because as President and CEO, I've actively pursued accreditation through the last several years. This was a process that was not easy or conducted by just one person. It was truly a team effort. I want to thank my Board of Directors, past and present, for their unfailing support and encouragement in this endeavor. I need to thank my staff for their unwavering commitment to excellence. We need to thank our membership. We know we owe our successful accreditation to our members. We are an association of businesses organized to promote and improve economic vitality through partnerships, leadership, and education of our members and community. Today, we say thank you. Thank you to our members who drove us towards excellence. Thank you to our members who demand programs that meet their ever-changing needs. And thank you to our members who want strong, progressive leadership. Thank you to the more than 820 businesses that we recognize, who recognize we are stronger together. And now it's my privilege to introduce my good friend and the Honorable Mayor Dan Heckler of Boerne, Texas.
Thank you, Paula, so much. It's an honor for me to be in this room, surrounded by so many successful and influential people in our community, and to be a part of this celebration and the announcement of this award. It's truly deserving. As you may know, the Boerne Chamber of Commerce has been in existence for over 80 years, and we know that it's one of those type of organizations that people want to be a part of. It's been locally recognized as the best organization for many years here in our own community, and now we know that it's one of the best because it's now been awarded this 4-star accreditation by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. What an honor. We all knew it was great, but now we have a plaque to hang on our wall and point it to it, and we can prove that we are great. We set the standards here in Boerne for a lot of things, and this is just one of those many accomplishments that we're able to do. Paula mentioned the teamwork with her staff, and her Board of Directors. And that's true in any organization. One person can't do it all. They have to depend upon and surround themselves with other people who are highly driven and motivated, like Paula is. to get the job done. And when it gets done, it gets done right, and it benefits everybody. The Chamber of Commerce, and especially Paula, who is Miss Chamber of Commerce in Boerne, she wants only for the best, like we all do for Boerne, because this is where we live, this is where we work, and this is where we play. And as long as we have a healthy economy here because of our successful businesses and a good business climate, this will continue to be one of those better places and prosperous places that we all want to live in and call home. So I congratulate Paula, I congratulate her staff, and especially the Board of Directors for attaining this high achievement. And I know that it's one that is going to carry on for future boards and for future members of the Chamber of Commerce. Hard work always pays off, and this really paid off. I'm a member of the Chamber myself, and as an individual, and so this is part of me being celebrated too, for my membership. And as the mayor of Boerne, I always want what's best for the citizens of Boerne, and this truly is one of those best awards that we can possibly have. So thank you very much for this opportunity to speak and to congratulate you again on this fine achievement. Thank you so very much.
Several years ago when I brought this to the board and I had this dream, I had a very strong advocate, and the next lady that is going to come and speak to you, Miss Madellaine Costello, who is the headmaster of Hill Country Montessori School, who is an accredited Montessori school, one of the few in Texas, and she knows the value of being an accredited organization. She did a great job in helping me get motivated and helping our board, so I would like for you to help me welcome Miss Madellaine Costello.
Thank you so much, Paula. For those of you who know me, and I can say to Paula, now that 4 years have gone by, she can think of this warmly, but at the time I was known as the agitator. So it worked out well, though. So for that, I'm grateful. And I think that what I want to say to you all as Boerne business owners is that what you need to understand about accreditation as what it will do for you. And what accreditation is it is a data-driven process. It means that the chamber is going to make decisions based on research rather than speculation. And that's a huge, huge difference when you're running a business. It means greater efficiency and effectiveness for the chamber as a leader of businesses in our community. Ultimately, they're better able to serve you and increase your membership value. It means consistency and best practice that has been established by the leaders of the industry, which is again, a very huge piece. To have your peers come into your office and review every piece of paper that you have and look at your staff members and look at your board of directors and look at your policies and your procedures and say, this is in fact best practice. For you, as a Boerne Chamber member, the value there is just incredible, and you really, really have to understand and honor that. It means that our chamber is able to focus its attention on the many important factors that add to successful chamber performance. And what that basically and ultimately means is that it's not about politics, as many people think that you know, our board members get brought on in that manner. But it truly is about best practice, because the structure is there and it guides the way, and there is no way to get off the path once you're on it. It was a large undertaking, as Paula knows, and we started this in the spring of 2005, and you've heard all of us speak about it. And as Paula said, there are many, many people to thank. And I know that in my tenure on the board of directors, people that I would like to thank, and some of whom are here and all of you know. But when I started, Beth Coyle was at the board head. And she was very, very much an advocate for accreditation. And we all worked hard together, and many of you remember that retreat. After Beth came Ron